Reach your hand inside of me and make me talk. Today, we're making puppets.
Ooh-wee, this is tough. Is this too big?
I would say that I crushed it.
Look at me!
It's absolutely offensive. Without instructions, puppets!
The Try Guys are back in the workshop for another episode of Without Instructions. This week, they're making puppets.
I just want you to just be a puppet.
Yeah.
Will they string together a perfect performance?
I guess I could make his head shaped like a penis too.
Or will they muppet up like a bunch of dummies?
Oh no.
I want to be the puppet now.
Each Try Guy will have 5 hours to complete their puppets and present it to our panel of judges. Welcome to Without Instructions, Puppets. I'm Lauren, or LaurDIY. I'm a DIY and women's lifestyle YouTuber. I also host a craft show, Craftopia on HBO Max.
I'm Madison. I've built puppets for Watcher Entertainment, Puppet History. I performed at Bob Baker.
Hi, I'm Victor. I have been a puppeteer for the Jim Henson Company and Sid and Marty Krofft and a bunch of other places for the last 30 years. It's a very small part of the entertainment industry made up of very lonely people.
I think what makes a good puppet is if it has a character behind it and an intention and it's trying to communicate something. I don't like to say anything is a bad puppet because if it's your puppet, it's a great puppet. If you're doing it right, a puppet usually takes at least like 3 or 4 days.
We have 5 hours. It feels like it's gonna go by quick.
Today, I assume that we're all making, classic stick your hand up its ass and make it talk. Yeah. What do you call that?
Hand puppet.
Today we're making hand puppets.
At least 2 points of articulation.
Oh, you can't spring this second part on me.
It is a puppet that you push your hand up inside of, the hand moves the mouth, and typically there is at least one arm that's on a stick, or maybe an arm goes through it and it's a human hand, and you have some sort of talking, gesturing puppet.
Puppets.
No,
That's what you do with puppets.
not.
You go in there and then you go, well. Keith, you're a puppet man.
Yes.
So you seem pretty confident.
Well, I've handled the most puppets. I did a puppet independent study, but I actually never, I know.
I'm sorry, wait.
Puppet independent study?
Independent study?
I didn't make
You
puppets.
earned college credit?
Yes.
Today we're doing it without a recipe. I am a James Beard winner, but don't even worry about it.
What the f is this? Okay guys, Ned, Zach, we're racing for second place.
I am bringing back to life Jay, the totally normal businessman. It's a bird masquerading as a person, and I have a special announcement that Jay, the totally normal business bird, is available on tryguys.com/bird as a plush. You guys asked for him, he's here. He comes with all the clothes that come off, and instead of just normal faces, he's got Try Guy faces. Tryguys.com/bird. I'm doing a plush puppet version of the same character to remind you that you said you were gonna buy him.
I'm a giant bird in a man suit.
So I'm going to be making a blue bird puppet. The beak will open and close and be like sort of beak shaped. And then I'm gonna try to put some sort of string or wire system that goes into the wingtips so that they go, This is definitely a capitalism bird. I mean, Jay is a business bird. What's in the briefcase? Receipts for all the sales. So don't leave us with 3,000 birds stuck here, okay? You said you were gonna buy them. We're making a deal here, okay?
I am making Little Lord Hamburger Habersburger.
What?
He's a hamburger who looks like Keith, who's a prince. He's got a tiny crown, a big old cape, basically zero body, and then big old legs. I just kind of made the connection that I'm kind of like stealing Zach's muse.
Yeah, and I think it's totally cool that you're doing a Keith-inspired puppet. It doesn't offend me at all. Doesn't feel like you're jumping in on my creative muse. No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. I mean, that's cool. That's cool.
It's really more hamburger inspired.
Yeah. So I'm not using anyone say Ned as an inspiration for mine.
If Ned is gonna try and make Keith his muse, then I'm gonna make Ned my muse. Today, I'm making Big Booty Joe. It's a puppet who can talk out of his face and his ass. You want 2 points of articulation? I got it for you right here. I'm making a puppet with a booty that's so banging that you're gonna see it from a mile away. Butts are back, baby.
When did they leave?
They left, and now they're back.
I'm making handjob Bob.
Okay.
What?
I love puns. So I thought, well, you know, it's on your hand and it's a job to be a puppeteer. So why not handjob Bob, and his entire body and face is made out of penises. When I was conceptualizing for this challenge, I thought we should have someone do something in the Try Guys video where we all know that at some point it just has to be blurred for the entire duration of this project.
Are there any colors that you guys know that you want and need?
Yeah, I'm going for like a lot of flesh tones.
Okay.
So I usually start the puppet building process with a drawing.
It's obviously a big juicy ass, Rachel.
My puppet drawings are not very detailed. They're usually like a rough sketch of what I want to do.
You guys want to see my drawing?
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh, I thought.
No, he's handjob Bob. He's made
That's
of sticks.
different.
Wow.
Yeah, I want him to look like he's on Sesame Street, but you know, I'm working the corner.
The more you work out on paper, the more you're going to save time once you're actually there, because you already made the decisions in the planning process, and then all you have to do is execute them.
I'm not gonna spend too much time on schematics because it's not like anything I plan actually comes to fruition. So let's just go for it. Now, one decision that I preemptively made, no sewing. I'm not using this thing. I don't know how to use this thing. I don't want to use this thing.
I'm with you, Zach.
I ain't using the sew machine unless I have to this season. I'm not even positive I'm gonna use it for my wedding dress.
Well, I'll probably use it for the dress.
Puppets have like a space for your hand to go in. How do we think that happens? Do you think you just make the puppet and then you cut out a little hand hole?
We're gonna find out.
We're finding out.
You guys are already cutting.
Would curls be grotesque for me to use on mine?
Hilarious.
Thank you.
Is there like a right and wrong way to make a puppet, or are there just a million ways to make a puppet?
I could be a Zach puppet. Just start talking.
Hey, what's up? My name is Ned, and I've got a big juicy ass, and I love my wife.
This is a very simple round head. Doesn't look round right now, but it turns round. And that's because you need to make space to accommodate the curve. And there you have your round puppet head.
I'm doing like a 7-panel head over here.
I think I have a 2-panel head.
You know the type of head I'm making.
With foam puppets, you use a shoe glue called barge.
Do we only have hot glue as adhesive?
Yeah.
Well, it's not gonna bind foam.
If you're building a puppet at home, you're gonna maybe not want to use the barge unless you have a really well ventilated area and you know how to use it properly, because it's extremely toxic.
Can I ask how we're supposed to make a foam puppet if we can't use any sort of adhesive?
Oh, I had an independent study. I know what materials I need.
My name is Keith. At my independent study, we had foam
You're all gonna run into the same issue.
Back when I was at Oxford for Puppet Academy.
I went to a state school. I went to my 3rd backup.
This foam piece is going to help make your grip feel more tight and also to hold back whatever stuffing you end up putting in your puppet's head.
What we got here is a big old tube that has a hole in its head, but now I just need to add a mouth here.
I bet some art students get really excited at the prospect of a empty canvas. I get terrified.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love an empty canvas. More
Yeah.
space for me to draw some dicks.
Yeah.
Does that look like a penis to you? Great, thank you.
It's really important to consider where the mouth is going to be, because it's literally the mechanism for how your puppet works. You really have to make sure that you aren't just like going back and carving the mouth retroactively or like something ridiculous.
This is not the way puppet makers do it. But I'm just revealing the mouth now.
So you put
I
your
put it
element
in.
inside the
I
foam,
don't know the order of this. I'm just like,
and then you're carving it out.
yes.
To make a mouth, you want to have something firm. Rubbermaid tops are a great material to make a palette out of. If you make it out of something like cardboard, it's fine initially, but eventually it's gonna wear down.
Handjob Bob.
Spray this part of the mouth, and then take my fabric, carefully place it.
If I wrap my fabric in a circle, I have all this extra skin folds.
Pleats are a really important part of puppet making. If you're not making pleats, you're gonna have a lot of overlap. It's gonna be really messy looking.
There's so much fabric.
Because everything is sequential, and something that you do in the very beginning can cause a really big problem for you later on.
Gah.
That's a head without eyes. I need an eye. Just one?
I'll just lay here. Just wrap me up.
Oh no, Ned.
Just wrap me up. Send me home.
Ned.
Just wrap me up.
Ned, no.
Make me a burrito.
You'll be fine.
I want to be the puppet.
Oh, Ned.
I want to be the puppet now.
I guess I could make his head shaped like a penis too.
Are we gonna put the uncensored version on Patreon?
Give us money to see the dicks.
Yeah, we're one step away from OnlyFans, really.
Are they gonna put their hands inside our puppet? I'd prefer if they didn't. Ooh, there's hot glue in there still. Ow, ooh, that glue's still hot.
Well, I've sheathed my puppet and I glued here to create a specific shape.
He looks like Mr. Peanut.
Revealing the mouth again.
Your method is crazy.
I thought of something clever where I'm going to, I shaped the thumb to be teeth.
Service with a smile.
I'm gonna start sewing some dicks.
We're gonna build a body right now, and you can make a body any way you want, but a really simple thing to do is just make a tube.
Hey, gotta remember how to do this. How do you make the foot go up? Not that one. Not that one. How does the foot go up? Aha.
Keith, I thought you just said you weren't gonna do that.
Yeah, but I also said I have to change my plan.
Oh, wow.
So this is the change.
You want it to fit the neck of your puppet. This is how long we know we want the top of our rectangle to be. Another thing that you can do is you can kind of taper it off into more of a like triangular shape, so it's more conical. So then we're just gonna sew these two pieces together.
So I'm trying to treat this as a plush, honestly. So what I've got here is these are the corners, right? And when I pull this inside out, it'll actually be the correct side out.
See, he's got a little neck now. Easy.
The neck is lengthy, but we've got some time here. He could be wearing a scarf, a shawl. We'll edge it up a little bit. We gotta create some body shape. We're just focusing on the head right now.
Technically, what's a bad puppet is if you can't use it. If it's like top heavy and it's falling over and that's not what you're intending to do, then that would maybe be considered like a bad puppet.
I would say that I crushed it.
Oh, there it goes, the first burn of the day. And I'm hoping the lettuce will also kind of look like a mustache. I'm Handjob Hamburger. Wait, no, not a Handjob Hamburger.
Always use condiments.
Oh, guys, it's coming together.
Ned's craftsmanship is excellent.
Oh, that's a burger, all right.
I'm tracing out and then cutting stacks of dicks, and the dicks are gonna become Handjob Bob's hair. And he's kind of got like a ombre thing happening. He's got highlights. Because, you know, diversity and representation is important. So I have every dick color.
Oh, he's beautiful.
Thank you. He's gonna have a layered cut. Very Jen Aniston.
Eyes, the window of your puppet's soul. So there's so many cool things you can do with eyes.
Wouldn't it be fun if I just left these as the eyes?
One of the most classic things you can do is use ping pong balls. That's kind of like a Cookie Monster effect.
No, yeah, the pupils are gonna be dicks. I just have to draw them on.
And you can just use a marker. It's as easy as that. And then just make two little circles.
Those eyeballs. You think these eyeballs are sticking out too far?
Nah, they're good.
Why is your hamburger wet?
Oh, backstory.
He was born with a silver spoon in his mouth, having so many treasure troves of gold, and then one day his castle burned to the ground.
And he had to grow up in a castle that wasn't quite as big.
So he still grew up in a castle, it was just a smaller one?
Yeah, it was like a slightly smaller castle.
Well, that seems really tough.
Do you ever touch on the clock?
No way!
Oh,
hate to hear that.
Hate to see it, hate to see it.
That means that I am sticking to this design.
This is so difficult. There's so much material.
Just building the wings, these are purely aesthetic. At this point, I don't think I have time to make them an articulation. We might just be making a bird.
Oh, it hurts so bad. Ow. I have burned myself so many times that I have started using these little thermal condoms. And now I'm using this as my sticking hand and this is my working hand. And there you go, I made a bun. It was really hard. And don't look at the bottom of it. You know, if mine gets too messy, I'll just rename it Sloppy Joe. And
If you take Keith and Joe, I will end you, bro.
So now we're making the hand, and this is another situation where a pattern comes in handy. I'm sorry for making all these puns, I didn't mean to.
Feels like I'm the only one really using the sewing machine, and I'm like really using the sewing machine.
You're crazy.
Look at that.
Hi.
Now it's a man. Obviously.
One way is to cut a pattern front and back onto your fabric and then sew them together. That's what I did.
I'm giving Bob his hammer.
Is it Thor?
He's showing off, well, I guess maybe he should be holding dicks. Maybe he should be holding dicks.
So when you're attaching your arm, you want to make sure that the thumb is facing the right direction.
These are gonna turn into arms. I want them to just be like cute and pathetic. Just like his daddy.
We added some details here. I gave him a tongue. This is actually made out of an old bath mat.
Just a normal guy.
We need a sparkly crown, of course.
Is this too big? Cool.
1 hour.
1 hour.
Got a beautiful dope jacket. Then around the back. Pow, 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 pow.
What else could make him more of a man?
I could maybe give you something.
I guess I could use one thing from Eugene's that might make him more of a man.
So Bob, he's dressed for a nice event, the event being giving hand jobs. And
I think I need to go to a mirror. Maybe the moment of articulation is the glasses.
Hey, in true Keith fashion, I feel like I'm done with 30 minutes to spare.
oh, I don't have the glue for the foam and never make a
Oh, I have the right glue.
Back in my summer in Oxford, we had the firm. However, am I going to get this done?
Ned is finishing up his hands. He's got quite the masterpiece on his hands.
I don't think it turned out very good.
Meanwhile, over here, Eugene is making sure all of his dicks are glued down.
I don't really want to make another dick. I could make a little dick.
And over here, Zach is trying his best to cover up and then uncover up the butt.
All his mistakes.
Yeah.
Oh, all these like sticky.
Go, let's go.
So tired.
3, 2. Okay, hands up, everyone.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Today we'll be judging on creativity, construction, and is it a puppet?
What disqualifies a puppet for me would be more if it seems contrived or it seems like there wasn't much imagination put to it.
If Ugly Keith shows up again today, I am quitting the show.
For me, as a puppeteer, the stuff on the inside is what really matters, right? And
That's so tender.
yeah, well, not really that way, but like how it feels on your hand.
Victor, may I ask you, as big Jim Henson fans, what have you worked on?
The Dark Crystal, Age of Resistance. Wow, hey.
It was so good.
Bear in the Big Blue House.
Oh my God.
Big fan.
Team America and Men in Black 2 and The Hangover.
What a star!
Yeah.
Judges, all I want for my birthday is a big booty Joe. Hello! It's me, Big Booty Joe. A big booty. Oh my God!
Wow.
Wow, what a great mech.
Booty cheeks clap.
Oh, they clap all right.
I did not expect that.
Bam!
What are these appendages? The stick ones were the ones that were standing out.
Yeah, my arms suck.
I want to talk about your outfit for a second.
Yeah.
This is inspired by LaurDIY, actually.
That's f***ing offensive.
I know for a fact I've seen you wear something like this.
It's absolutely offensive.
I know for a fact.
I'll tell you what I love is that.
Let's start there.
Yeah, I love that, most puppets, the mouth moves and that's how you talk, and then the arms move, right?
Yep.
But you've chosen a completely different moving part of your puppet to express yourself through, and I think that's really unique. What's interesting is that the butt closes when it talks, but the mouth opens when it talks. When you talk, right, as a human, your eyes don't go up and down when you talk, right?
That's a great note.
If you can, just go straight out with your fingers and drop your thumb like you're flicking water off your fingertips.
Like that.
Yeah, then
Like that.
The reason you're having trouble not flicking the head back is because you didn't leave much chin space for it to go down.
Oh, we lost our nose! Oh, no! Oh, nose down.
Zach, you can save it. How would Joe talk without a nose?
Harry Potter, my true form revealed.
Zach, are your hands in any danger of the needles that I can see that are just
Oh
poked
my
into
God.
it?
I see a pin.
He outed you.
I see a
So
pin.
many. There's so many needles.
Wow.
I'm wondering,
my ass.
is it okay? But
Kiss my ass,
are they
kid.
near your hand?
Leave him alone, Oxford.
This is obviously a fourth place puppet. You can get
Hey, we didn't know that yet.
It's easier to judge the construction, I think, from getting a hand in there.
Oh no. Oh, where does it even go?
This is so bad up close. It's so violently bad.
Stare right
What
into
am I feeling?
It's styrofoam.
I would say this is one of the uglier things you've made in all of this series. Between the hot glue and the pins and these random buttons, what are they?
Those are ears.
Oh! Okay, and I just wish you went for like a regular outfit and not just like these random wrapped bandanas in different colors.
Okay, well next time I won't raid your closet.
Again, offensive.
Hello, Zach. I've changed hands. I'm with another now.
I'm falling in love for the first time again.
Hey, I'm the butt now. Look at the butt. I got a butt and I got a face. This is definitely a puppet. For my money, this is a puppet. No question asked.
It's an ugly puppet. Yeah.
I say he's certainly a puppet. I mean, look at him.
Look at him.
Well, why don't you look him in the eyes? Sorry, the other eye. Turn, no, the other eye.
The butthole is what he means.
Oh. I had a lot of nice things to say and
Well, I've got some things to learn, but I had fun. Thank you, judges.
Well done, Zach. Well
it
done.
does look like you had a lot of fun.
This seems like a job for Handjob Bob. Look at me.
Wow.
All right, where's a dick I could give a job to?
Oh
my God! I'm Handjob Bob. I give all the hand jobs.
I feel like there's a theme, but I'm not quite picking up on it.
This is my friend, Miss Pee-Pee.
Oh, hi there. I'm the nicest people you ever met, and that's my husband, Mr. Lube.
You know, I don't really feel like being here, but I guess I've got to be part of the job, the hand job. But you know what? I'm thirsty.
Wow! Look at the dick pupils.
Because all I see are dicks.
I mean, but the attention to detail is truly impressive.
Thank you.
You've got fingernails, you've got pubes, you've got blushes on the penis head,
Yeah.
your dick tiara, you've got, I mean, the beaded necklace.
Yeah.
I believe it's specifically a pearl necklace.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
This is why you have to sign up for a Patreon, because that's, I think, where we're gonna have to post the final version of Handjob Bob.
I'm really excited to tell my mom to watch this.
Hi, Madison's mom. Welcome to the Try Guys. Oh, God, sorry, I got dick in my mouth. Oh. Come here, Mrs. PP. Come.
There's two,
Get
there's,
in there.
okay. Oh my.
Sorry.
No, don't want to interrupt that.
No Handjob Bob, not.
There's a lot of creativity here. Also, I really like the dress. The dress is my favorite part.
Oh, thank you.
The non-dick element?
The non-dick element.
Dick element?
Yeah.
Does Handjob Bob know where the dicks are? I feel like.
You know, I haven't really been told exactly where they are. Just
That's the vibe I was getting, was like you've maybe never given a real...
Of course I know what a hand job Bob does is, you know,
Wow.
put my...
I'm so sorry.
Why would you say that to her?
I'm sorry.
You know she's a sensitive soul. Was that it? Was that where the...
So close.
Was that your dick?
Almost.
Oh my.
Sorry, there's a lot of glitter too.
So you guys must have had these spheres. It's like an option.
No, I constructed it. I think I made the form first before the mouth, and that was to my detriment.
Having a grip is nice because then you can move your hand without so much effort. Like right now, it's just you're at the whim of whatever.
Handjob Bob wants to do.
So I've had on Handjob Bob for about 3 seconds and I am covered in glitter. For me, that's a no-no. But yeah, I would describe the inside of this head as swimmy. So I've got my hand all the way open. to get the eyes looking at you, which is tough. But for me, Mrs. PP was the real winner. She had a lot of personality. Yeah, the hardest part for me is I feel like he looks best when he's like this, and I just want that mouth to be closed like that. But no question, it's a puppet.
It's a puppet.
Yeah, it's a puppet.
Is it safe for your mom to see?
She'll be fine.
Okay.
Thank you so much, judges. This has been a wonderful time, and I can't wait to give all the world a hand job.
Wow, you're so much better at that.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
Wow.
My name is Little Lord Hamburger Habersburger. Open your eyes and feast upon me.
Oh my God.
I was the son of the Burger King and the Dairy Queen. I grew up in a White Castle. But just wait till you meet my secret sauce.
This is incredible.
I feel like he's looking at me most of the time. His head seems upright when he's looking straight forward, which is great.
Yeah, I love the color palette too.
Yes, we've got some ketchup, mustard, we got tomatoes, lettuce, secret sauce. Don't ask me. It's a secret. Thousand Island.
Yeah, I do wish that you had the condiments and stuff kind of falling off in some way. Oh, the top is the secret sauce?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Secret sauce on top.
Because I thought that was part of the bun because it's very similar color.
That's a great point. Yeah, missed opportunity.
During your performance, you tried to do like kind of eyebrow thing by moving the glasses. It's okay when you puppeteer to drop the rod and actually just, do the glass. If there was a way to do it like from behind almost, you know what I mean?
He's an ideas man.
You know, since he's what we call like a rear entry puppet where you're coming in through the back of the head instead of underneath. No, not that way. But if you could actually put him on the ground and you could like do a little dance with him, you know what I'm saying?
So cute. This is the snuggest grip we've got so far. Whoa. This is the easiest. It's still very swimmy, but compared to the others that had none, it's a lot better.
Yeah, what's his name?
Little Lord Hamburger Habersburger.
Little Lord
Son
Hamburger.
of the Burger Queen and Dairy Queen. No relation.
No relation.
No relation.
It's a really common last name.
Buddy, hi. You wanted to look at me?
I kind of like Silent Burger Man.
A little more mass murderer vibe.
Yeah, different vibe now.
Yeah, that's okay. I think if there was like a little loop or something in the thumb so that you could really be snug in there. But the upper palate's pretty snug. And I realized my idea about dancing this guy was fun, but his one leg is considerably longer than the other, which makes that tough. Or, you know, we have to kind of like splay him out a little bit and then he can kind of walk around a little bit with like a weird sort of limp.
That's so good.
I do feel the swimminess in there. So I'm doing this to like keep it on my hand, which gets tiring, right? So
now, judges, am I a puppet?
That's a puppet.
You're a puppet.
I'm not sure which one of you is asking, but yes and yes.
Yay!
Yay.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Well, there's a lot of business to be done, so let's go ahead and get started, huh? Open your eyes, please. As you know, I'm just a normal guy, and we've got a normal meeting to run here today, so...
We lost a lip.
The jig is up, guys. The jig is up. The jig is up. Fine. No!
Wow.
No! You're right, it's just me, Jay, the normal businessman. But I'm actually just a bird.
Wow. So much anxiety.
Well, you know, I'm trying to get by over here. Not a lot of people give a bird a job.
Is that why you were trying? Did you think this was an interview?
It's not an interview. What did I dress up for?
Oh, we've got options? Stop.
Time to get to work! Hello, everybody, time to get to work. No, not doing it? Okay. What else we got? Now we got a lot to get done, see? We got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Oh, bushy brows.
I'm pretty skilled.
Let's stay here. This is a good one.
Okay.
Ideally, you would have eyes that are a little bit cheated as a cross eye because that looks like it's focusing on you. Oh. So if you like point them, inward just a bit. Now it's looking, well, no, it's closer.
Like that? Hi.
Wow.
I gotta say, these eyes are impressive to me that they're adjustable focus.
Well, they're not, you could pull them right out.
Yeah.
This was a creative idea to begin with, and you just built upon it, and I think the construction of it is really impressive. He looks great. The seams are pretty clean for like the amount of time that you guys had.
Thanks. You guys like me?
You're welcome.
Am I hired?
What are some things that you know about office culture?
Water cooler talk. Did you guys see the last episode of The Wire? What a show! The things they're doing.
Jay, I just want you to be yourself. I feel like the whole thing that I'm feeling from this is like, we don't need the lipstick, we don't need the tortilla faces. Fully realized, Jay. Those feathers are gorgeous.
No one's ever liked me for me. Not because you know the song.
I love his little feathers. Yeah, this is pretty snug. It's like the clearest entry that we've seen so far.
Oh yeah, this is also the lightest.
We can see on this side of that starting to come apart a little bit. I mean, well, I thought I like his little mouth is great. He moves really great. The great thing with a soft palate on the mouth is you can like scrunch it up. You know, like you can
Kermit.
pull this guy in like this, or. You know, you can do like, and like that, those sort of like side twist things. The upper palate is really tight on my hand. Again, with that bottom one, side to side, it can do this. If it's possible to just put more foam in there, then as soon as you move your thumb, you want to see it.
You can move the beak left and right.
You know, you can be like a side talker kind of guy that talks the other side of his mouth, that type of thing.
Is he a puppet?
Yeah.
It's a puppet.
Puppet.
Congrats, buddy. You're hired.
I think before we begin, just want to give you guys some credit for building complete puppets in like 5 hours. Usually it takes me days to create a puppet to completion, so you guys should be really proud of yourselves.
Thank you.
Wow, what a symphony. And in last place, the puppet that was the least puppety puppet and the puppet that struggled to puppet the hardest of the puppets. In last place, we have Handjob Bob.
I am shocked. Judges, we accept your judicious decision.
I loved the character of Handjob Bob, and such a great backstory, but it just is hard to make him talk.
But don't we like things hard? Well, shit.
So in third place, there's a puppet that captured all of our hearts. So much personality, full of life, but not a great puppet. And that would be Big Booty Joe. I'm sorry. I love this, It's tough to watch.
It's tough to watch.
Third place feels like a victory, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, what the
Our last two puppets were both incredible characters. They have great designs. It was really a hard decision for us. There were some things with the actual mechanics, the creativity, and what that really meant to us. You know, there's just a lot of things that we took into consideration, I think. The first place puppet is I'm a human, I really am a human, Bird J. Congratulations.
You like me? Congratulations.
Next week on Without Instructions.
They are disgusting, but they're fingers.
Why am I even messing with this f***ing light that turns off every 30 seconds?
No one would ever wear this, but I like it.
I'm fingering you! I think you did it! I'm fingering you!